Happy Thursday, Team Limitless. Mr. Buen and Miss D are here.
Hi guys.
As we said yesterday, we have a pre-recorded training for you guys, but that's not going to lessen the quality of our training, and I hope that you guys still work just as hard in our live as you will be today. I'm actually going to let Misty do the warm-up for the next few classes, and they will be repeated. So if anybody is taking multiple classes today, just know that the warm-up portion will be repeated, but the curriculum part will continue where we left off yesterday. So we'll bow in, and then I'm going to let Miss D take it from there.
Yes, sir. Chudie. Shangshi Junimke. Kyungye. Chudie. Sabanimke. Kyungye. Take one.
One.
Face the front. Right hand up. Student oath number 1.
I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo: courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit.
Number 2.
I shall respect the instructors and seniors.
Number 3.
I shall never misuse Taekwondo.
Number 4.
I shall be a champion of freedom and justice.
Number 5.
I shall rebuild a more peaceful world.
And hands down. Very good. Everybody shaking your hands up. Swing. And to the
Bend.
side. And down. Shaking those legs. One. And other side. Very good. And hands to the side this way. And just looking down. And looking up. And tilting your head to your left side. And extending the other hand. And pulling your using your left hand to pull your head. And switch. And same thing. Pull it to the side and extend the other hand out. Very good. And we're going to do jumping jacks. We're going to do the legs side and forward. Ready? Hana. To. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho. Yo. Hana. To. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho. Yo. Everybody count. Hana.
To. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho.
Yo. Adding the hands. Hana.
To. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho.
Yo. Keep going. Hana.
To. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho.
Last
Yo.
one. Hana.
To. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho.
Yo. And Kuma. Very good. Breathing into your nose. And out. Very good. This time, I want you guys to move your right leg to the side. Okay, we're going to do squats. We're going to do 30 seconds. Hands forward this way, and we're going to bend our knees down and hold it there for 30 seconds. I'm going to count, and then Mr. Ben's going to count, and then I'm going to count again. Ready? And Hana, To, Set, Net, Taso, Yaso, Ilgo, Yodo, Aho, Yo. Sir, count.
Hana. To. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho. Yo.
And hold it there. Hana, To, Set, Net, Taso, Yaso, Ilgo, Yodo, Aho, Yo. Very good. And standing up this way. And we're just going to bring our right leg a little bit closer. So it's like a Junbi stance. And we're going to do another squat from there. So I want you guys to bend your knees and go a little lower. Make sure your body's nice and straight. Your back is a little bit out. And your knees are bent perfectly. From here, we're going to do 30 seconds as well. Ready? And Hana, To, Set, Net, Taso, Yaso, Ilgo, Yodo, Aho, Yo. Everybody count.
Hana. To. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho.
Hold
Yo.
it there, and everybody count again. Hana,
Hana. To. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho. Yo.
And Guma standing up, shaking your legs. Awesome job, very good. Everybody, we're gonna go down on our plank position from here.
Yes, ma'am.
From here, we're just gonna bring, instead of mountain climbers, right, like we're doing this way, we're just gonna bring both our feet to the side and bring it back and go to the side. Very good. Okay, we're gonna do this for 25 seconds. We're gonna do it for 25 seconds. And so your goal is to not stop for 25 seconds consecutively. Okay, ready? And time starts, go. there for 30 seconds. Ready? And hana, to, set, net, taso, yaso, ilgo, yoro, aho, yo, hana, to, set, net, taso, yaso, ilgo, yoro, aho, yo. For the last 10 seconds, we're gonna go down, feet inches off the ground, hana, to, set, net, taso, yaso, ilgo, yoro, aho, and yo. Very good. Awesome job, everybody. Standing up. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. While we're catching our breath, we're gonna bring our feet apart, and we're gonna bend down and bringing our elbows inside of our knees and just pushing it out. Very good. And holding it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go on. Very good. Everybody standing up.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, from here, we're just gonna skipping with our right leg. We're gonna do it for 20 seconds, and we're gonna switch 20 seconds on our left leg. Ready? So for those who are still getting used to this kind of exercise, that's what Mr. Bun have said. Every time we lift, we skip with our base leg, the leg that is on the floor. And then when I drop, I skip. So every movement that you make, you wanna skip. Ready? 20 seconds. See, chop. And switch, ready? See, chop. And guma, very good. Stepping our right leg forward, and we're gonna go into a lunge. And just stretch it out, holding it there. Hana, to, set, net, taso, yaso, ilgo, yoro, aho, yo, and switch. And stretch it out. Hana, to, set, net, taso, yaso, ilgo, yoro, aho, and yo. Very good. From here, we're gonna bend our knees down on one side and toes pointing up. Make sure both heels are flat on the floor, body nice and straight. Hold it there. Hana, to, set, net, taso, yaso, ilgo, yoro, aho, and yo, and switch sides. Ready? Hana, to, set, net, taso, yaso, ilgo, yoro, aho, and yo. Everybody standing up.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, for our challenge for today, I know we always have a challenge, and as much as it's hard for us, I actually enjoy doing those kinds of challenges. So because we're gonna be repeating the warm up as what Mr. Bun have said, we're gonna do a challenge that everybody will be able to do, but still it's gonna be a bit harder for every level. So from here, we're just gonna do mountain climbers. From here, we're gonna go down. We're gonna do mountain climbers, 2 sets, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 2 push-ups. Okay, that counts as 1. We're gonna do it for 30 seconds, and tomorrow, once this video is up, let us know on the comment section how much you guys got, okay? We're gonna do it for 30 seconds, ready? And going down, so 2 sets of mountain climbers, so 1 set is 2, you're gonna do twice, and 2 push-ups, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
And 30 seconds. See, chop. And go on. Very good. good. How many did you get, sir?
I lost count.
I was counting the time, but don't forget to put in the comment section how much you guys got. Awesome job, very good.
Yes,
From
ma'am.
here, right leg back fighting stance should be.
Hey!
Good. Okay, we're just gonna do jab, cross, turning kick, turning to the back. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Key up on as you turn. Ready? And head up.
Hey!
Toe.
Hey!
Set.
Hey!
Net.
Hey!
Tassel.
Hey!
Yes, sir.
Hey!
And switch legs. Kill.
Hey!
Ready? And head up.
Hey!
Toe.
Hey!
Set.
Hey!
Net.
Hey!
Tassel.
Hey!
Yes, sir.
Hey!
And switch legs. Kill.
No!
Hey. Okay, next one. We're just gonna add another turning kick to our exercise. We're gonna go jab, cross, turning kick facing the back. Ready, sirs?
Ma'am.
And head up.
Hey!
Very good. And toe.
Hey!
Set.
Hey!
Net.
Hey!
And switch legs. Kill.
No!
Ready. And same things. Head up. Hey.
Hey!
Toe.
Hey!
Hey. Set.
Hey!
Net.
Hey!
Tassel.
Hey!
Yes, sir.
Hey!
Elbow.
Hey!
Yodel.
Hey!
And paddle. Very good. And shaw.
Big one.
Catching your breath, breathing in and out. Very good. And sitting down.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Extending your right leg out, bringing your left leg in.
Yes, ma'am.
Breathing in and going down. Hana, toe, set, net, tasso, yasso, ilgo, yoro, aho, and yul, and switch legs. Ready, and down. Hana, toe, set, net, tasso, yasso, ilgo, yoro, aho, and yul. Very good. Both feet together, pike
Yes,
position.
ma'am.
Toes are pointing up, knees nice and straight. And try to reach your toes and bringing your chest down. And hana, toe, set, net, tasso, yasso, ilgo, yoro, aho, and yul. Very good. And feet together this way.
Yes, ma'am.
Breathing in and going down. Hana, toe, set, net, tasso, yasso, ilgo, yoro, aho, and you're standing up.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, for our last exercise of today. So yesterday we did our footwork, right? So we're going forward, back, side, and going back. So this time we're just going to do a bit of review before we get into our curriculum. I believe that, from beginners, intermediate, advanced, all of you guys know this, and the advanced have a bit more of, angling experience. So we're just going to stick with stepping forward, back, side, side, okay? So I'm going to be counting. We're going to do one. This is one, stepping forward. So make sure when we go forward, front leg is going up and it's leading. And when number 2 is stepping back, back leg is up and slides. And 3 is going towards where you're facing. So everybody should be in the right leg. Sorry, I forgot to mention that first. Everybody should be in the right leg. And number 3 is going that way. Back leg is leading. And 4 is going this way. Front leg is leading. Everybody
Yes, ma'am.
got it? Awesome. Okay, ready? So when I count, we're going to go. Keep your hands up. 1 is forward. 2 is back. 3 is that way. 4 is going to the other side. Very good. And when I say jab cross, we're just going to jab cross. So I would say jab cross randomly. So when I say forward, 1, jab cross, you're going to step forward and then jab cross. And just the same as in any direction. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Hands up, bouncing up and down. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And switch legs. Keep up.
Oh!
Very good. Okay, now we're facing the other direction. So this is forward, back leg leads here, and this is back, and same vice versa. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch legs, go.
Aye.
Good, okay, now I'm gonna mix it up, ready? And hana, 3, 4, 2, jab cross. And 1, 2, jab cross. 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, switch legs, go.
Aye.
And paro, awesome job, very good everyone. And Shaw,
Fun.
get to your tada, fix your uniform. Very good.
All right, we're gonna be working on yoguk today, and we're gonna take some time to, just like we did in the past, go through the first portion of yoguk, and again, just getting familiar with the step-by-step moves, and so that you know which move comes after which, and then we'll take time to break down each move, but also we're gonna spend time in understanding how each move connects to the other. Those are 3 parts of how we're gonna learn yoguk today.
Yes, sir.
All right, first move in yoguk, we start in jumbi stance. This is called
Sir.
a narani jumbi sogi, parallel ready stance. Our left leg steps sideways, and we measure with our left punch.
Yes, sir.
Now when we measure with our left punch, our leg slides out. Okay, it comes forward, it slides out, and then we sit. Okay, and when we
Sir.
sit, while we do that, our arm comes up into our waist. So jumbi,
Yes, sir.
left hand up, right hand on top, and left leg step sideways, measure. And that is performed in slow motion.
Yes, sir.
When we measure, this punch lines up with the shoulder, and then we do 2 punches. 1, we bring your leg back, and we go out with the other leg, right hand underneath.
Yes, sir.
And 2 punches, go. From here, we keep our right hand up, put your left hand on top. We turn on a 45-degree angle, and then as we turn into an angle in our move, in our walking stand, we do a walking stance in our 4 middle block. Okay, let's do that again.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, left hand on top, and inner 4 middle block walking stance. We do a front stab kick, and then 2 punches just like in dosan. From here, we keep our right hand up, put your left hand underneath, and I'm gonna turn the other angle, and 1, walking stance, inner 4 middle block. We do a front snap kick with 2 punches, go. And from here, we bring our right hand on top, we go to the front. Okay, we're going on an angle first. Angle, now we're going straight forward.
Yes, sir.
And my right arm, wrist to wrist, both in a fist, it goes up, in front, pull. Don't worry, we're gonna break that up in a moment.
Sir.
Then we put our left arm on top, we go down again, and then we punch. From here, we put our left hand on top, then we walk forward, and we basically repeat that whole sequence. We walk forward 1, we go on top, and we go down, and punch. And then we walk forward in a walking stance. Punch, ana. And paro, sha. All right. So we'll take some time to break down each movement, and then I'll take a moment to teach the transition, because it's important not just to know each individual moves, but how they connect to one another. All right, that's how we have the full pattern.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I've already spoken a little bit about these measures and these punches. Just make sure that when you're doing these measures, that your measure goes on your shoulder line. Remember that there are 5 lines in our body. Okay, shoulder, chest, center, and then it repeats. Chest, shoulder. We use these body lines as a way to show where we are striking or measuring.
Yes, sir.
So like I said, when we do punches, all punches are at
Center line,
our
sir.
center line. It's not at our chest line. Okay. When we do our measure, it's at our shoulder line.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jumbi.
Yes, sir.
Left leg step sideways, left hand underneath, and we measure. That's right, just over there. Now when we punch though, because this is a measure, these are punches, they go into the center line. Ready?
Sir.
2 punches in the middle. And paro. Easy enough. I won't spend too much time on the sitting stance. I want to talk about the inner 4 middle block front step kick, punch, punch. All right.
Sir.
When we do inner four middle block, the first one is obviously our right leg. And this is just like in Sajumaki, so I don't have to break that up. But when we do the front snap kick, punch, punch, we keep our hands in front this way.
Sir.
So we keep here, we do a front snap kick. And now since I want to punch obverse, reverse, and I spent time talking about that yesterday, this arm goes out that way, and I step forward, punch, punch. Notice how we dipped when we went forward. We went down, up, punch. So make sure you're following that dipping motion. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Right leg forward, inner four middle block, hana. Front snap kick, and then punch, punch. Ready? Extend, and paro. We're gonna do it one more time.
Sir.
Right leg forward, hana. Front snap kick, 2. And paro. All right, left side, ready?
Sir.
Left arm underneath, middle block with your left leg forward, ana. Now when I kick, now this arm goes out because I punch with my right. And paro. Let's do it one more time, left leg forward, ana. And toe. And paro. Okay, in just a moment we're gonna do both legs so that you can practice it, but it's important that you just catch those 3 principles. Principle number 1, when you do a front snap kick, your hand stays here.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Principle number 2, when you prepare for the punch, this arm goes out.
Yes, sir.
All right? It goes out. Principle number 3, you do the sine wave when you go forward into the punch. So you kick, you dip. All right, those are the 3 principles that you gotta apply in the front snap kick, punch, punch.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jumbi, left leg forward, inner four middle block, and hana. To. Right leg, hana. To. Left leg, ready, hana. To. Hana. To. And paro. And shot. All right. Fast motion. I know that that's something you've learned in green stripe for dosan, but maybe this is a good time to be reminded of this motion. We have a few motions. From my last recollection, we have 5 of them. There's normal motion, fast motion, continuous motion, connecting motion, and
Slow motion.
slow motion. All right, those are our 5 motions, and they're all significant for their own application.
Yes, sir.
Fast motion is we're having an assumed sine wave. So when I'm doing a fast motion, I'm not going 1, wind up. Okay, I'm going 1 up, down.
Yes, sir.
So 1 up, down. It's kind of like it's an assumed motion, and you're not applying that much backwards motion and as much intensity, because you're generating your power from, or your power from the motion of the first.
Yes, sir.
Okay? That's how it looks like. So the sequence is faster than the other motions, and there's only half a sine wave. So
Yes, sir.
we're elevating, we're lifting up, dropping.
Sir.
All right, let's try a few of them. We're just gonna go forward and
Sir.
ready. Left leg first, ana. Do. And let's go this side, left leg,
Sir.
ana. And paro, let's go right leg,
Sir.
go. Left, hana. Do. And paro. Shot. Excellent. All right, palm hooking block. The purpose of a hooking block is to deflect, okay? Meaning if there's a punch coming my way, I'm moving it,
Sir.
okay? Palm hooking block is to deflect on a downward motion. And the reason why we have a connecting motion, there's that motion again, on the second one is because I'm using it to pull.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 1, pull. And obviously I'm using that to throw my power, but pull the person's face into my fist. All right, so there's a double speed in that power. Try it, it hurts. I'm kidding, don't try it. Okay? So we're going 1, 2. That's the first part, the 2 motions.
Sir.
The second part is the wrist to wrist. So if I'm blocking with my hand, it starts this way, it goes up, and then it goes down. Okay, let's try that.
Sure.
1, other side, 2. And make sure it goes up. Some of us have the tendency to go right on the spot.
Yes,
and you
sir.
have to lift up because you have to create that trajectory.
Yes, sir.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Second, next thing on the connecting on the palm hooking block, make sure that when you do the first one, when you get into the second one, you need to show me the wrist to wrist first before performing it. So
Yes, sir.
what I mean is sometimes we do the first one really good, but on the second one, everybody skips this part and they go directly to this. And you see how that looked? There was no wrist twisting or nothing. It was 1, 2, which is incorrect. You want to go 1, close the fist, show me the wrist to wrist, and then perform number 2.
Sir.
All right, so 1, show, 2. 1, do that with me, show, 2. 1, show. All right, let's do the motions for the sine wave of this connecting motion. We went 1. When I went 2, when I go 2, I drop my knees down. I do the half the sine wave, and then I lift up higher than my center, and then I drop into the punch. Okay, one more time.
Sir.
I drop, up, punch. I show my wrist to wrist first. I drop, up, punch. Also, when we drop, punch, each palm hooking block is half facing. Okay, so my body's half facing here. When I go into my second one, I go full facing, half facing reverse, punch. Let's try all of it, all right? Ready?
Sir.
Left leg sideways, left leg forward, ana, and 2. Okay, if you see my back leg there, I elevate, I'm on my tippy toe, and then I drop.
Sir.
Okay, ready? Left leg forward. Let's try the right leg actually. And hana, 2, left side. Make sure that these are not slow motion. They're just
Yes,
left
sir.
side. Ana, 2, ana, 2, left side. Ana, 2. Today's word is intensity. Ana, 2, ana, 2, and paro, sha. All right. So make sure that you take the time to really understand and break these down. You know what, guys? I know that these classes are very difficult compared to what we've had before, but they are filled with content. Miss D and I actually spent time talking about how we could make each class valuable. We're not, although they're not pre-written, I don't just make everything up. I make sure that I go through each part of your pattern sparring, step sparring, and the application of it so that you guys will grow.
Yes, sir.
And if you actually just respect it enough and you practice it well, I promise you when you come back, we will actually be able to see the difference. And I can't wait to see those students who are able to really take these trainings seriously, even though we weren't watching you, and see how that was able to benefit you.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
some sparring drills. We're gonna work on step reverse hooking kick.
Sir.
So for step reverse hooking kick, we have we're gonna do 2 variations, all right? Essentially what we're trying to do is do, in this case, so this is my right leg. I wanna do a reverse hook and kick with my right leg. Now obviously if I did it from this position, it's gonna look something like this. And that would be an unnecessary move. We don't do reverse hook and kick from the front leg. Okay, so what I gotta do is bring that leg to the back.
Yes, sir.
So we have 2 ways of doing that. Number 1 is we step. Okay, so the first, in order to bring this leg back, we step forward and then we throw the hook and kick from there. All right, when we step forward, because we are already stepping, this is a telegraphic movement, so it's okay if you're telegraphic. You step forward, but if this is center, these are in line, I step past my center. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So I'm stepping forward and I step past my center, so I'm already in motion. Boom.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do a few of those. Ready? Right leg, left leg back, hands are up.
Sir.
And step 1. And 2. And 3. 4. And let's switch legs. Left leg back. Up. Same idea, but you just want to make sure you're doing both. Ready?
Yes, sir.
I'll get Miss D to do it so that you can see her performing with a target. You can still do the left leg with her. The point of this is to just kind of, it's one thing to kick the air. It's another thing to kick a target. It's
Yes,
a
sir.
whole other thing to kick a moving target. Ready? I'm going to do that for her, okay? I'm going to do this, and she kicks it however way she wants.
Sir.
Ana. 2. Step. Net. That's all. And very difficult, very fun. So very simple kick. It's hard because she's actually adding a step, which makes it even harder. And that actually goes into the whole strategy of timing. I won't be speaking about timing today, but timing is the difference.
Yes, sir.
All right? If you get timing, you're different.
Yes, sir.
One of the things that I had to do for my 3rd dan grading, and this is actually in Facebook, if anybody could find it, send it to me. Master Rai got me to throw a board and do a reverse hook and kick. And I got it on my 3rd try. I was able to land it. So that's all about timing. That one was also about fluke. But the point was, you need to be able to whip your kick at the right time.
Yes, sir.
Variation number 2 is a switch. So again, I'm trying to get this leg behind me. So one way was stepping, but another way was switching.
Yes, sir.
Okay, when I switch, the difference between that is, can you guys see this line right here?
Sir.
Actually, Miss Lee, just stand right in front of me over
Yes,
there
sir.
and face me, Jumbi. All right, so variation number 1, that's where I go. Variation number 2, that's where I stay. All right, so the difference between a step and a switch is distance, all right, and range. So what we're gonna do is switch, reverse hook. Ready, up and down, switch, reverse hook. Very good. And ready, left leg back, and 2, and 3, and 4, and let's switch stance, cup.
Hi.
All right, this time, sorry, this way over here.
Sir.
And left leg's gonna go back, ready? Ana. 2. Step. And paro. We actually have more variations. There's jumping techniques. There's multiple stepping and spinning. Once you get these fundamental kicks, you're able to add onto it the different variances so that you'll be able to use it in different circumstances.
Sir.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about intensity. But first, before doing that, I wanted to take the time to greet one of our students. Today is Cheska's birthday. That news did get to me, so I did want to take the time to give her a shout out. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You know, Miss D could empathize with you because she also had to celebrate her birthday during the quarantine. And she tried to hide it, but I don't think she was very happy about it. But the point is, remember, we have the attitude. We could choose our response. We could still choose to be appreciative of this moment. And I hope that you're able to and have the right attitude about your response to that. Happy birthday, Cheska.
Happy birthday.
And I hope it's a good one. So intensity, guys, is the difference between learning a move and practicing it and being able to use it. So for example, you know, a reverse punch. I could learn the reverse punch and practice it correctly where the angles are right, my hands are in the right places, and the technique of my body is correct. But then if somebody in the streets is trying to hurt me and I use it, but I perform it, and it's gonna go back, okay? So maybe just like that. Let me go that one, I don't want it to hurt. So, and I learned it just like the way I was kind of in the coaching sense, so it's kind of like, right? And big dude trying to hurt me, and he's like, come on, man, I don't want to use my taekwondo on you. Let's face it, that won't do anything to him. Even if I throw a little bit more intensity, right? It's still, they would still kind of look at that as, no, I'm gonna still hurt you. And if we throw it with intensity, like 100%, right? If you're in front of me, you could actually see my face change. My face changes because what I'm doing is I'm harnessing. I'm bringing in something from inside of me so that I could go 100% in a second. That's what intensity is. Thank you. And intensity actually is not only useful for a situation like that, it's useful for realistic application. And like I said, when I practice intensity, I look scary or I look funny because I'm going all out. That's what it is. So when you're practicing intensity, you can't be shy to look silly because you gotta feel like you're committing so much into what you're doing, whether it's kicking, whether it's doing a key up, or if it's jumping. That's what it needs. And you know what? Anybody that could transition from practicing it to going all out will see the difference in your taekwondo and your training. Okay, guys?
Yes,
so
sir.
I hope you guys learned something. And even though it was a pre-recording, I hope you guys trained well. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna bow out now.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Miss Steve.
Juliet. 사부님께 경례. 관.
One.
Juliet. 정시 주님께 경례. 해산.
Hey, son.